What are 7 guaranteed tips to getting a good financial start in 2017? Well, these 7 guaranteed tips can make a major change in your life. So let's go over a few of those in this video. Number 1, reduce your expenses. Reducing your expenses can be life-changing because it instantly decreases the financial burden that's on you for every month-to-month, week-to-week basis. You may have to make some major life changes to reduce your expenses, but it will be well worth it. Number 2, you also need to adopt a paid-in-full mentality. Now, this may also take some rearranging in your financial life, but it's a very wise decision to purchase cars and even homes in a paid-in-full or a more effective manner than getting them financed. Although you may have to drastically change your life, if you can convert to a paid-in-full mentality, you're going to instantly reap the benefits and start to gain in your net worth. Now, number 3, we're going to give advice that's opposite of many, and that's work a little easier. For some people, you may be constantly working multiple jobs, or maybe even working a job and running a full-time business. If this is still leaving you paycheck to paycheck, you're going to need to stop everything you're doing and make your work life easier. You're going to have to just stop and rearrange things, maybe let some of your financial burdens go in bankruptcy and other ways, so that you can have enough time to make an action plan in life and learn more about financial things to make your life easier. And right along with that is working smarter. So that's tip number 4, working smarter. You see, the equation for work is hard work and how smart you work multiplied together. So many people work so hard day in and day out just to barely get by. It's important to gain in financial knowledge and then couple that with hard work in order to set up a life that's very rewarding. Now, tip number 5 is very similar to the last one, and that's don't put off your financial education any longer. It's incredibly important to focus on your financial education, and you can make good progress just by taking a little bit of time each week to set aside to learn something new or to make new plans so how you can drastically change your life into a way that will be very beneficial for the future. And it'll be a great change when you have this new financial knowledge where you don't feel like you have to just get by all the time, but instead you can make very powerful financial plans for the future. Now, number 6 is kind of along the same lines, except it incorporates having fun. It's very important to have fun when you pursue financial endeavors, and also when you pursue financial education. You need to have a good time, and it needs to be something where you're excited to take on a new financial adventure or possibly learn about a whole new financial area. Then you'll be excited to go participate in new financial things instead of dreading them and avoiding them. And then the final tip, the 7th tip, and maybe the best tip for 2017, is to get out of debt. It's important to have a debt-free lifestyle if possible because it gives you such a powerful feeling of financial freedom. You need to make a plan for over the next 2 to 3 years to get out of debt, and even try to have fun with that plan. So it's not as much of a dread, but more of an adventure. And if such a plan is impossible, you may need to talk to somebody about bankruptcy, because drastic changes to your financial life can be very beneficial for your future. If you incorporate these 7 guaranteed tips for financial growth, then you'll have a very rewarding 2017 that will be a beginning to a new financial prosperous path in life.